configure terminal, interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Hi dear friends, in this video we will see all the VLAN configuration steps on Cisco switches and routing between VLANs using the Cisco router in a practical and quick way. Well, imagine we have a 3-story building or a store where client systems are located on the first and second floor. As you see, just clients. And in the third floor or downstairs, we have, in addition of the client system, we have the server. Well, to network this building, we placed a layer 2 Cisco switches, like at this 2960 model, on each floor, and we also need a router connect these switches and naturally the floor systems. Because if you remember, I said that layer 2 switches cannot connect VLANs with different names to each other. Now, an important question may come to your mind, and that is, if we have separated the systems of the floors from each other with VLANing, then why should we connect them at all? Well, the answer is we may not need or want all systems in different floors to communicate with each other. For example, we may have an application on the server downstairs that the end user system should be able to connect to, but not to be able to communicate with each other. In such cases, when we need to limit communications in the organization or network with the aim of ensuring data security, the implementation and management of VLANing will help us tremendously. So let's run the scenario. I open the packet tracer software again and put this image as a background in it so that our lab has a more natural feel. Well, this is packet tracer. In logical, I'm going to physical, and from this point I add browse pictures icons and put this as our background. Well, now putting the switch layer 2, 2960, switch layer 2 as our designing, switch layer 2 again, and one router, for example 2811. It is not important which model of router you use. Just routing and having enough Ethernet interface is good. Also, we need some computers. For example, one PC here, two PC, and also one PC here, and another one here, two PC. Let me put it to visible. And one PC here and one server here as well, and connects them to switches. From the fast Ethernet, connect to port number 2, connect to port number 3 of the switch, also second floor number 2, and connect another PC to number 3. Well, and client connects to number 2 to downstairs systems, and the server to the another port. We have 3 switch, so if we want connect them to each other, need to our router to have 3 interface, 3 fast Ethernet interface. Because my router just have 2 fast Ethernet, like you see here. Sorry, zoom in. Just we have just 2 fast Ethernet. Well, we need add another module to grow up the amount of interfaces. I should use 2 fast Ethernet, 2 FE, 2W here. Before that, keep in mind, before that I turned off. First, you should turn off, add the module, and then turn on the router. And you can see it's going up. Well, the router turned on. Okay, just need to connect from the switch 1, fast Ethernet 0, 1 to fast Ethernet, the first fast Ethernet on router 0, 0. The second switch fast Ethernet 01. The numbers fast Ethernet 01s on switches will be trunk ports. Well, to the second interface of router, and the another switch fast Ethernet 01 connects to the third fast Ethernet of router. Well, going to its configuration. First, let me define VLANs, VLAN 10 IP range of 10.111.11x or 110/24 mask, and VLAN 20.110/24, and the 30.11 VLAN 30.110/24. Well, this is for this switch, this is for this switch, and this is for the first switch. Let me go in configuration and switch. Enable. If you remember, I assigned the first port to the router and as the trunk port, and the other ports is reserved for clients. These port numbers fast Ethernet 02 and 03 of the switch. VLAN 10 exit interface fast Ethernet range interface range fast Ethernet 0/2 space dash space 3. With this command, I can select many ports constantly from one to a specific port. For example, from fast Ethernet 02 to fast Ethernet 0/20. I can select all of them together by one command, and then select or perform any connection, any implementation or any configuration on that. I selected fast Ethernet interface 0/2 and 0/3 together with just one command. Switch port, mode access, switch port access, VLAN 10. Well, that's enough. Switch VLAN created, VLAN 10 created on the first switch. For example, on SW1, this is SW2, and this is SW3. Going to the next switch on SW2, we have VLAN 20. Enable, configure global or configure terminal, VLAN 20, exit, interface fast Ethernet. Now I perform command one by one. I don't want select two ports together by one command. It's preferred to another item or another method of working. Interface fast Ethernet 0/2, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20, exit, interface fast Ethernet 0/3, switch port mode access. Access means this port connected to the end user, not to the another switch, for example. Switch port access VLAN 20, end and finish. Go to the third switch. Enable, configure terminal, interface, VLAN 30, exit, it's created. Interface fast Ethernet 0/2, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 30. I will show it in another example. Well, interface fast Ethernet 0/3, switch port mode access, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 30. For example, now you are in interface config, well, and you need to checking your running configuration. Instead of you perform end command and exit from interface and from local, from your global config and run running config, such as this, because instead of you perform end and perform the show run command, because it is more easy, interface fast Ethernet 03, Now you are here. You can use do show run. It will show you that command's result if you are in configuration mode and don't need to exit from the configuration mode and go into the enable or privilege mode for performing privilege level commands. Well, that's all. Going to the router. No, I don't want to enter the wizard. Enable. First of all, I check interface name. Show IP interface brief. If I check interface brief names, I have FastInternet 00, 01, and 10. We used these three interfaces. Well, configure terminal, interface FastInternet 0/0, just not shut down. No shutdown. Exit. Interface FastInternet 0/1, just no shutdown. Exit. Interface FastInternet 1/0, no shutdown. If you remember, when we want to perform the inter-VLAN routing, we should not assign IP address to the physical interface of router. We need to create some interfaces based on our favorite VLAN and assign IP into its created sub-interface. Exit. From this interface, from the first interface, I can connect to the VLAN 10. Well, so now I need to create its sub-interface and assign IP address to its sub-interface. Interface FastInternet 0/0.20, encapsulation .1q.10. This is the VLAN number that's created on the switch. Encapsulation .1q10, IP address 10.1.1.1, and mask of 24 bits. Just that. Interface FastInternet 0/1. This was 0/0. This is 0/1. 0/1.20. The VLAN number is 20. Well, encapsulation .1q20. This is as same as the VLAN number. IP address 21.1.1. The mask is 24 bit. Well, exit. The third one. Interface FastInternet 1/0.30. Encapsulation .1q30. IP address 31.1.1 and its mask. That's all. Router is configured correctly and finished. Now we need make the port of the switch, the port from the switch to the router as trunk port on each switch. Well, configure terminal. Interface FastInternet 01 on all switches connected to the router, and interface FastInternet 0/1, switchboard mode trunk, and which VLANs packets can be transferred through this trunk. VLAN 20, VLAN 30, or just VLAN 20, or just VLAN 30. I want to connect and add all of VLANs. Switchboard trunk allowed VLAN numbers. VLAN 10, 20, 30. And that's enough. And the second switch must be configured as same. Configure terminal. Interface FastInternet 0/1, switchboard mode trunk. Switchboard trunk allowed VLAN 10, 20, 30, and and the last switch, configure and finish the configuration. Interface fastener 0/1, switchboard mode trunk. Look at here, LED changed its color. Switchboard trunk allowed VLAN 10, 20, 30. You can in one switch select some of VLANs. For example, in third switch, or for example in second switch, you can don't enter VLAN number 30 to see what happens if you perform like this. Well, and it's finished. Just we need setting IP address of clients. The first client in the VLAN 10, it is 10.1.1.2 mask 24, and gateway, don't forget the gateway. The IP address as the same range of your client, or as the same range of your VLAN, will be your gateway address. Well, 10.1.1.1, finish. And the second one, 10.1.1.3, and the gateway 10.1.1.1. This is finished. And the second switch clients or computers which are in VLAN 20.1.1.2 mask, and 20.1.1.1 is IP default gateway, and another computer in second floor 20.1.1.3. 20.1.1.1 is default gateway, and the third floor which are in VLAN 30. 30.1.1.2, 30.1.1.1, and the server IP configuration 30.1.1, for example 100. This is a server I prefer to has the special IP address. 30.1.1.1 is default gateway. That's enough. Okay, that's all and finished. Very important item. Always remember, when you set up a network, you must check the status of the connections step by step, one by one, so that if there is a problem, it can be found easily. Now I start from the upstairs. This is IP address. This computer's IP address is 10.1.1.2, and its default gateway is 10.1.1.1 on the router. Well, I'm going to command prompt ping 10.1.1.1. I ping successfully to the router. Now, going to another PC in the same floor, ping 10.1.1.1. So we get result of successfully communication between our clients, our computers in this floor to their IP default gateway address. Well, the second floor, what about that? Let me check. Ping 20.1.1.1. Its default gateway is okay. And the next item is ping 20.1.1.1. That's okay. And the third floor, its IP default gateway is 30.1.1.1, and client, I think it's correct as well. Yes, that's enough. Now another step. Now it's time to second step. I did successfully ping from this client, for example, to its default gateway. Now I need to ping another IP address of the router, another side of router. Well, I did go to here. Now I should check this one and this one from this client. Well, and I ping another gateway 20.1.1.1. That's okay. Ping another gateway, another VLANs gateway. Well, that's okay. So now I can get result. Probably, most probably, I will connect successfully with all of computers. For example, now I'm in first floor. Well, this is my IP address. Look at here, 10.1.1.2. Well, now I can ping probably successfully 30.1.1.2. This is this client on the third floor, or 30.1.1.100, which is our server. That's all done. With the knowledge we have gained so far about the network switches and routers, we were able to set up a simple network that has different VLANs and establish connections with each other with the router. In the next lessons, we will see how other exciting things can be done, such as implementing security controls on the network so that connections are established according to our needs. Have a nice time. Go to the next video.